Alright guys, well we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to talk about a game that came out a few years ago. We're going to talk about Batman Arkham City. I actually had a recent pleasure of playing this game and going through it, and I have to say it was just really fantastic. I kind of thought, it was just so good. It was so good. Not just the combat and the graphics and everything, but just the way the whole story played out. It was just so fantastic. I beat it the other day for the first time because it came out. I'll tell you the truth. The game came out and I bought it and set it off to the side for a little while, and I forgot why I never came back to it. Maybe something else came out that drew my attention away or something. But I plugged my old 360 in the other day and I was just fiddling around with the game, and I got sucked right into it. The story was so fantastic about Freeze and the suit and the cure, and about the Raj Al Ghul and the armies, and the whole thing was just so good. And then I got to the end, and spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played this game, I'm about to give away a few things about this game. I get to the end, and for all that you haven't played it before, basically we get to the end, and we have this cure that of this disease that we have and that Joker has. Basically, Joker has a disease and tricks you into having the same disease and forces you into looking for the cure for both of you at the same time. And it's the end of this game, and Joker, Batman's having a moment where he's considering not actually giving Joker the cure. You can tell he's thinking about it. He starts this sentence where he's like, I give you chance after chance, and you keep breaking out, and every chance and every point you always take the chance to kill people, and you think that he's not going to save Joker for the first time, and then Joker jumps on him and stabs him in the arm, and he drops the cure, and that's why Joker dies, because he doesn't trust Batman to be Batman. And I know it's kind of a weird video for me to be talking about this, but the game just left such an impact on me.
Are you happy now?
It gets me thinking about games that have impacts like this. Like, there's been a few times over the years where, you'll play a game. I remember when I was little, there was this article in an Electronic Gaming Monthly or Nintendo Power or something like that, and it was could video games make you cry? And they were actually trying to pose the question as to whether graphics get to the point where stories might be able to get you this involved. This was before the days of Final Fantasy VII and games like that even. And it was a silly article, but we're at that point now. I've been doing nothing but thinking about Joker singing Only You in my voicemail for the past day and a half now. And it's strange that in this game where the part of the lesson you learn is that Joker needs Batman as much as Batman needs Joker, and they're tied together. And without one, the other one's missing, and at the end, after Joker dies, and you receive that voicemail afterwards, it makes you regret.
But I don't really think I can sit back and watch you die.
Not saving him? Maybe not expressing to him his importance, as dumb as it sounds, as weird as it sounds. It was just so weird, but it makes me think of other games that have really, really traumatic moments like that, like in Mass Effect when you had to kill Mordin instead of stopping the genophage. That was a terrible moment in video games. Everybody remembers Aerith dying in Final Fantasy VII. That's the kind of go-to, but this one, man, was it was strange because it wasn't an immediate like oh, he died, and I sat there staring at Joker's body for a minute and thinking how weird it was that he's gone, waiting for him to jump up and do something again, to like kind of shock you back into it. And I almost didn't want to believe that he was dead in a way. And then part of me didn't want to believe he was dead because he's just so entertaining and he's so much of like this nemesis to Batman. So anyways, I just wanted to take a minute. This is a different video than what I normally do. It's just kind of more my thoughts on Batman Arkham City. Rocksteady, they flubbed it a little bit with Arkham, what's the newest one? Arkham Knight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too soon.
Arkham Asylum was perfect. But Arkham City, I was just kind of going back and fiddling with it, and this game was just so good. The combat was so good. The storytelling was fantastic. I was so sucked in at every moment. Every time any character was talking, when Freeze would demand that you get his suit back and express that we are not friends, it was just such a neat moment. When Freeze turns on you and he's chasing you around, he's scary as shit. That fucking walking metal robot guy, oh my god. when Penguin, the way they express Penguin in it.
Oh, you remember me.
He's more of like a I don't know British accent, so I'm assuming he's like a South London kind of a tough guy. He's got like a real rough and gruff kind of thing.
I'm touched.
And I just think he's fantastic. The Catwoman is sassy.
You're right. I think I chipped a nail back there.
It was just so good, and hearing the original voices, I say original like they're the original, but the voices for Batman and Joker, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, they are the best. I mean, I know Heath Ledger did a great Joker, and I mean, fucking fantastic. I don't mean to just say great. And I know when I was younger, Jack Nicholson was the first guy to really portray Joker in an almost sort of real fashion. And before that, Cesar Romero, he did him on the old Batman TV show, you know. And that was fun too, you know. Back in the day, there weren't any other comic books to compare it to, so you know, for an actor taking a stab at him, he did a good job. I don't mean to poop on it, but Mark Hamill is just my favorite on there. I mean, for all of you that don't know that, you know, Luke Skywalker, he is also the voice for the Joker for the Batman animated series for many years, and then all of the three of the Batman Arkham City, or Arkham Asylum, and then Arkham Knight games. I don't think he was Arkham Origins. I think at that point they were swapping out different cast, but he's the best. He's the guy that's the Batsy. You've heard him do it before. And Kevin Conroy, he's the Batman I'm used to. He is the Batman's voice that I know. Again, he is the same voice for the animated series and in the Arkham City games, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight. And but that's the neat thing too, is those are technically different universes. They are not the same Batman. They're drawn different. Their take on the characters are different. It's much more gritty. There's a little cursing going on. Sometimes people die. Like Batman doesn't kill people because that's who Batman is. At least in those ones, Batman doesn't kill people. I don't know about that stupid movie that messed it up. You know what I'm talking about. But Batman doesn't kill people, and they adhere to that, you know. And so but in the, you know, but point being, in the new ones, it's a lot more dangerous. You see people die. Batman's talking to a guy, he gets shot with a sniper right in front of you by a Deadshot, and it's like that would never happen in the cartoons. But so technically, they're different universes, but those voice actors were so fantastic that through all that, they said, even though these are different people, and you run the risk of people confusing them, get Mark Hamill, get Kevin Conroy, because they're just so good at this. And I hope and pray that in the future there is another project that comes down the line that allows Mark Hamill to be interested enough to come back and do another stab at the Joker, because it was so enjoyable, and which is again what left it so bittersweet at the end of the game. You're doing this whole thing where you're supposed to be getting this cure for yourself and for the Joker, and you're kind of getting backstabbed at every turn. And when you finally have the chance to deny him the cure, you're about to give it to him. You're about to, and you're just working on your head, and the impetulant little Joker jumps on you and stabs you in the fucking arm, and you drop it and break it. And after that, it's just, you know, he dies. He loses the cure. He dies, and then later, after he's dead and all the loss is felt, you get a voicemail, and it's the Joker singing "Only You." Da, da, da. You know that song, and he has like kind of a voice that doesn't hit all the notes, you know, and that kind of makes you like him more. There's something about it that makes it seem like Joker for 1 minute is showing a little vulnerability, which is beyond his character. And the song goes on for so long that after the first verse around, you're waiting for him to make a joke, like, haha, just kidding. But then he starts up the second chorus and verse, and then the third, and it's like, he's just genuinely expressing to Batman that he believes that the two complete each other. And as twisted and messed up as that is, that was awesome. So anyways, I just wanted to do something a little bit different than GTA and the normal Black Ops stuff. We're going to get back to GTA recording tomorrow, so expect some of that coming out real soon here. But I don't know, maybe we'll call this Bacon's Video Game Review, or Classic Video Game Flashback, or The Way Back Machine. I don't care what we call it. Point being, I just wanted to say some really nice things about Batman Arkham City. 10 thumbs up. If you have the ability to go pick this up on the 360, I recommend doing it. You'll probably pick it up at your used video game store for like $6, $7, $8 in the used bin. And it was just a wonderful playthrough that I enjoy and look forward to going back again and again. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. I'll make sure to have new videos for you every single day. Please check out my creator tutorials and speed builds. I've been putting a lot of work into those lately. because we have the new Cutting Stunts update coming out with GTA soon. We expect a lot of changes coming to the channel because I got the new PC, so we're gonna be some Gmod soon here. Of course, we're always gonna do GTA. We're always gonna do Black Ops. I try to do streams a couple times a week, so we have a full cornucopia and buffet of things for you to enjoy here. But otherwise, eat a dick. I'll see you all real soon.